Hi, Capricorns. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and any cross watchers always welcome. Let's see what we have. Let's see what's coming in. Let's call in our spirit guides now. Let's see what loving messages they have for you. Spirit, please share with me for my Capricorns. What is it that you want us to know? What is it that you have for us at this time? I am listening for you now. I have fear is a luxury. We don't have time to be afraid. We don't. It's a waste of time. Stay in gratitude, love yourself, all that stuff. The number 6, I have your soul is magnetic. I love myself. I'm open to receive. The number 50, it was a little bit of the older I get, the smarter I get, and the more I love myself. So I think a lot of us go through that. I have choose your life, the number 22. That is a feeling of I'm not going to let anybody into my energy that isn't going to make my life better, that I have a choice. And because I've worked too hard on myself, Spirit's saying, and I don't blame you. I mean, it's definitely a feeling of, you know, I've worked so hard to get to where I am. So I'm not going to let somebody ruin it. Be in service of love, the number 17. That felt more of a, I'm here for you if you're there for me. And otherwise I'm going to focus on myself, but it has to be win-win. It has to be somebody who's going to give as much as they take. So I feel like that's really where I'm headed. I have find comfort in the uncertainty, the number 32. I don't know which direction this is going to turn is how it came into me. So maybe someone is in or around my energy right now, and I just don't have the answers. But I want to see what direction this is going is really what I want to ask Spirit, because I feel like I've got some interest. I've got some energy around me, but I just don't have a handle on like where it's headed. Spirit, let's see what my cards are saying. I have a 7 of Swords. I have an 8 of Pentacles. I have a 2 of Wands. And I have a 2 of Cups. I'm going to tell you right now that if it's not good enough for you, I feel like you'll catch them in a lie, because I do know as a Capricorn, you're very, very smart. And if anybody can tell somebody is like BSing them, it's probably going to be my Capricorn. So it is a sense of I'm going to be listening. I'm going to be, not that you're over analyzing. I don't feel, because I do feel like you're going to give somebody a chance, but I do feel like you're listening pretty intently to what they have to say, to see if there's something that isn't consistent or isn't going to make sense to you. The good news is, I think the more time I put into this person, the clearer it becomes, because I am going to at some point move into, we make a cute couple is how they just said it. Maybe that's how we think of ourselves. Like, we look really cute together. Maybe we are, we look really good in a photograph, you know, something like that. But we make a great couple is how it's coming into me. So I'm very open to this connection. There's something that's connecting us. We're hitting it off, you know. So are we I'm just going to say make a great couple. I think that's the best way to say it. But, you know, people could say, oh, you look so good together, or I love the picture that you posted. You look really happy, you know, something along those lines. But if they're not being upfront with you, I feel like you are going to be able to catch them in a lie. You're going to see the red flags. You will. Don't ignore the red flags. Just look for them. If they're not coming forward, then don't worry about it. There probably won't be red flags. So you just have to be a little vigilant vigilant in the beginning is how I feel. I have a 10 of Pentacles. I have a 6 of Cups. I have a King of Wands. This is somebody you could build a life around. This is somebody that, whether they tell you they're falling in love with you or you tell them you're falling in love with them, that you definitely could build upon something. I also feel a soulmate energy coming towards you. You're smarter than you think you are, Spirit's saying. Don't doubt yourself. You have the ability to make the right choice. There's something going on with the feelings that are growing very deep. It's going to be a very emotional connection is what's coming in. That it will be a deep soul connection is how I feel. Like I feel this person in my soul. So I maybe you haven't ever felt that way, or maybe you've never felt this way about somebody. I'm going to say in a short period of time, that it didn't take you that long to fall in love with this person. I do feel that. I have a 5 of Pentacles. I have an 8 of Cups. I have a Knight of Cups. And I have a 5 of Swords. So I'm going to put these together because this energy is a lot of turmoil to me. So I've gone through a lot of turmoil to get to where I am. I've struggled, I've fought, I have, I don't know, battled, something like that. And I've worked really hard on kind of my peace of mind and finding myself. And I feel like I've been working on my spiritual growth and knowing myself and trusting myself. And so when this Knight comes in, I'm going to say your intuition is smart enough to know whether it's somebody who is just using you, lying to you, or somebody who's genuine. I think your intuition, there's a sense of, we talk about things on such a deep, I want to use the word profound, deep, profound level, that I tell this person things about myself and they tell about themselves that I've never talked to anybody about before. So it's very vulnerable, very, I guess I'm letting you into my heart. There's a sense of into my heart, I let you fully into my heart. And I don't think this person would be doing that if they really didn't see this as somebody that they really want to be with. I just don't see them being vulnerable with everybody. They might even say that. I've never been this vulnerable. I've never told anybody this. I've never told anybody I love them, or I've never been in love with somebody. Not like this. I have a mature man. Okay. Emotionally mature, Spirit. Thank you. I have sudden wealth. Okay. I feel lucky that something's come into my life. Maybe they're doing very well with their business or something like that. I have a good job. I'm saying an official person. Maybe they wear a uniform of some kind, or they've got some kind of title, CEO, or I'm messaging you. I've been talking to you. I'm keeping this open. This came into me as in by the bottom of the deck, I have a house, and it came into me as an invitation, like an invitation to come over. And I don't know, maybe we're going to spend the weekend together. Come on over to my house. I'm going to cook for you. Come on over. We'll have a romantic evening, So maybe we've spent some time together. We've been dating, and, now we're getting to know each other on a more personal level and visiting each other's house. So this feels like an invitation, an invitation to come home, an invitation to spend some quality time together, even intimate time together. So some kind of I'm going to say some kind of invitation. That's exciting. That feels good. And let's get a couple more of these. I have a message of concern. Okay, maybe the message is, I need to be with you. We need to talk. But I don't feel like it's a, we need to talk because I'm not happy. I feel like this person wants to talk about their feelings. And I need to know that you feel the same way, you know? So maybe the message comes in and says, you know, I want to spend some time with you. I want to talk about something with you. And your first thought is, uh-oh, it's over. But no, I think I want to talk to you about being exclusive or taking it to the next level or something serious. I have a thief. You'll know, you know, that Seven of Swords is a sense of, I'm going to say you stole their heart. I think that this thief isn't somebody stealing from you, but I'm going to go with somehow you have stolen their heart. You know, where's my mature man? Let's do that. Yeah, I think that they need to tell you what they're feeling. And I think they want to know, do you feel the same way? I think this knight is like hopelessly in love with you. And they want to know, are you feeling the same way? You have stolen their heart. That's how it's coming in. They could be scared. They could be vulnerable. They could be, I want to tell you I really care about you, and I want to know if you feel the same way. So it's that crossing over point that we go through in a relationship, that we both know where we stand. I feel like that's what's happening. And this Knight of Cup, I feel like, is driving it, this romantic energy of my feelings are real. And so you could be entering into the next phase, going to the next level. So I'm going to say it that way, you know, that this person is ready to level up, something like that. Spirit, what else do you want us to know about this connection? Feels good. It feels good. Maybe a romantic weekend, an invitation to come, like, pack your bags, come over, we'll spend the weekend together. Maybe something fun like that. All right. I have a Sagittarius, a philosopher, asking a lot of questions, seeking the truth. They want to know you. They want to know everything about you. I have the Fool, Uranus. Here we go with, I want to get this thing going, an opportunity. I want to jump in. Do you want the same thing? Are you ready to get this started? I have a Pisces energy, intuition. Your intuition is going to tell you whether you are ready, if this is somebody you want to spend time with. So you're either ready or you're not. Take your time, they're saying. If you're not, you don't know the answer to that. Take your time, put boundaries around yourself or what works for you. I have a Cancer, caregiver, compassionate. This person could be very loving, caring, kind. A little bit of a kind eyes, kind feelings, kind words. I have a Capricorn energy, King of Earth, grounded. I feel good when I'm with this person. I feel secure with this person. I have Judgment, a rebirth, a major change is coming. So it's definitely a transformation in your life when somebody comes into your life and they want to take it to the next level. How could it not be? But I also like the Judgment. I also like this feeling of that you'll know, or you just feel it in your soul. You are going to be in a very deep emotional conversation with this person for some reason, whether it's with tears or you're admitting something from your past that maybe you haven't told very many people, but there's a very trusting, like, this person would never tell a soul about what you're about to tell them. Not that it's some big, huge secret, but you don't tell people everything. I have a harmonious partnership. Cultivate harmony by balancing responsibilities and supporting each other's goals. Have open discussions about your roles and ensure both partners feel valued and heard. I would definitely say you'll have that. I definitely feel like we both share this deep vulnerability. We talk about very, very deep feelings. We look into each other's eyes. We even maybe have tears through some of these conversations. It could be family issues or past relationship hurts. I mean, I just feel like it's a purging energy, but we both do it and we understand each other better for it, is how it feels. A supportive partner. Be a supportive partner by encouraging your loved one's growth, celebrate their achievements, offer constructive feedback, and be their biggest cheerleader. I want a partner. I want a life partner that pushes me and celebrates with me and, is there for me. You don't need somebody to fix you. You need somebody to experience life with you. Let's see what else they want you to know. I have a High Priestess. I have a Seven of Wands. I have a Justice. I want you to push forward with this connection. I want you to get to know everything you can about this person. I want you to listen to your inner voice, your higher self, all of those things. I feel like this person isn't going to give up on this connection. They feel this intuitive bond as well. And I feel like whatever this invitation is, it's kind of the cement the deal, so to speak. It could be your first time you're intimate and we say, all right, we're not going to be with anybody else. We're going to be exclusive. It could be, just something like that. But it is a sense of cementing the deal. And we both know where we stand, whether it's with words or physical. I have a King of Wands. I have a Nine of Wands. Queen of Wands, beautiful. I have a lot of energy around this connection, a lot of energy. And I feel like we have a lot of the similar energy. And this Nine of Wands even just feels like it took us both a long time to get here. We both have a lot. We both have a story. We both have experiences that we can share, but we both want this with the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. And then that Ace kind of comes flying in and again cements the deal. A Two of Cups. I think you just found your person. I think you make a great couple is what Spirit had shared with us. And I do believe that to be true. Let's see what the loving messages are. Let's see what Spirit wants you to know. Spirit, what is the loving message? I've never felt this way before. I do. I think the deep emotional, maybe it's the deep emotional. I've never been this emotionally connected to somebody. When I look at you, I have tears in my eyes because I'm so in love with you. You make me want to be a better person. Beautiful. I promise I will try harder. Please believe me. This sense of I want to make you happy. I respect your boundaries. I respect you. What does it take for me to not that they have to do everything perfect, but if they did something that you weren't really happy with or you'd like them not to do it again, then it's I'll try harder the next time. So, there's always room for improvement. I'm ready to start this journey with you. That's the conversation. That is the invitation. I can see a future with you. I feel like they're ready to tell you that they are committing to let's do this. Okay. I don't know what level of commitment we're at, but they are saying, yeah, let's do this. I don't want to be with anybody else. I only want to be with you. So I think it's a huge turning point as far as what direction are we going. I feel like it's answers are coming, something like that. The answers that you've been searching for, answers are are here. Okay. And I think this is your person. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like, subscribe, ring the notification bell. Thank you for your comments. I read all of them. If anyone is interested in a private reading with me, please go to my website, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com. Also, check out my other 2 YouTube channels, my Pick a Card channel, my Twin Flame channel, and I will put the link in the description below. I hope you enjoyed the messages today. We'll see you again real soon.